Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm here with a new video with respect to National Housing Bank exam analysis. So yesterday I was unable to do a video on it because it was already late. I reached my house at 11:30 p.m. So I was unable to make a video, and today I was quite busy. So I thought of making this video now. I know most of you will almost be knowing the exam level, but still I will discuss you with other details also, like the results date and the expected cutoff. Okay. So let us also compare the cutoff with respect to previous year NHB recruitment also, and we will try to see what will can be the expected cutoff this time for unreserved category and OBC and SC/ST. Okay, so uh, so most of them were having shift 2. So I guess most of them were having the shift 2 itself, and the entry time was 1 p.m. So starting the reasoning section. So reasoning section was with respect to easy to moderate, so it was not so difficult, and the only thing was puzzles. Puzzles were more as expected, but the type of questions that were asked as compared to previous year was a bit difficult. Like the puzzles were not directly derivable. Some of the puzzles were derivable, whereas two puzzles I remember for 5 plus 5. Two puzzles were not directly derivable, but if you had some time and quick speed, then you could have solved this, and other questions were almost easy. So for me, I was wasted much time on these five questions of a single puzzle, but still I did not get the answer at the end, so I wasted most of the time here itself, but still I was able to attend a good number of questions, so that was not a problem. And the second section was current affairs, so this was moderate to difficult. So current affairs was not so easy, according to me, because the questions were very typical in nature. For example, they had asked with respect to some awards, with respect to Grammy, Emmy, and with respect that is with respect to American awards. One of the questions, and also LIC establishment. Even though we know the year of establishment, but I was not knowing the date, exact date when it was done, and also amalgamation of Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank. This date was also asked, so the I was not knowing, and the exports with respect to service sector, like these questions were very specific in nature. So if you add followed current affairs thoroughly, like you're not even leaving a single information with respect to news, then you could have answered this. Okay, so but still some of the questions were answerable. So I guess the good attempt in current affairs was 25 to 30. Okay, so this is in current affairs. And reasoning, the good attempts were around 35 out of 45. Okay, and with respect to English, this was the easiest section. So all the 35 questions could have been answered very easily. So English was the easiest section, and there was no problem in that. Even the Hindi medium students could have solved this English section without any problem. And quantitative aptitude also, it was easy to moderate. Only thing is, one of the day was bit tricky. Like for example, with respect to Bollywood, hip hop, and these kind of things were given in a table, and you had to find out the number of boys and girls from graduate and non-graduate. And this was quite tricky. Like as soon as you see the question, you can't get it. So if you analyze from the table, then you could have done this. Okay. So in quantitative aptitude also, the good number of attempt is 25 to 30 out of 35. Okay, if you leave some of the arithmetic questions which were one or two were tough. Okay, so now, so out of 155 questions, the marks are not equally distributed. The marks are equally distributed among current affairs and English, but not with respect to reasoning and quantitative aptitude. So I can't give the exact division. So among 155 questions, if you have attended the good amount of questions, then you will be having a chance. And the second thing was essay and English letter writing. So essay and letter writing was very easy. Actually, for an instance, the person who was sitting next to me, he wrote the essay. Almost he used 25 minutes here itself, and last 5 minutes he took it for letter writing. So in this letter writing also, he had some problem with the keyboard, and as soon as he started typing, like there were no proper format. For example, like from should come first, from date, because it was a formal letter with respect to some debit card problem. From date, salutation, subject, body, and like yours faithfully signing it off. So I did not follow this format and I just typed two words. So I guess in one of the in the notification, it has been given that like first the English and essay writing and the letter writing will be corrected, and after if you have qualified this, then only this reasoning, English, quantitative aptitude, current affairs will be done. So this was I had seen this somewhere in the notification. I'm not sure. So correct me if I'm wrong. So, but I have seen that if you don't qualify in this paper, then you can't your paper will not be evaluated. So usually the essay for 15 marks, it will be around 7 or 8 the cutoff, and for letter it will be 5 on 10. Okay, this will be 7 or 8, or this will be 5. So this is just qualifying nature. So if you qualify in this, then the correction will be done and then the cutoff list will be taken. Okay, now let us see when can we expect what can be the cutoff. Okay, so for unreserved, so last year the cutoff was around 155, I guess, but that is not enough. So if you score 155, 1:3 students will be called for the interview. So totally 16 posts are there. So out of the 16, I guess 6 or 7 are for unreserved. So for this, 18 students from unreserved category will be called for interview. So among these 18, you need to be in the top 6. So the safest score for unreserved category would be around 165 to 170. So for unreserved, this will be the safest marks. Okay, so have this in mind. For OBC also, I guess 5 posts were there, I'm not sure. 15 students will be called, and for OBC it will be a bit less, so it should be around 155 to 160. So if you have 160 and if you score around 45 40 to 45 in interview, then your total score will be 195. But last time OBC cutoff was 197. Okay, why I have decreased some marks is because of current affairs. Since current affairs was quite complicated, I guess the cutoff might go low by 1 or 2 marks, not more than that. So according to me, the safest score for unreserved, you can extend it up to 175, because since the posts are various and competition is very high, I can expect a very large sum of cutoff for unreserved for this I mean this is the safest score. So after this, if you score 40 in interview also, because last time most of them had got 40, so there was no problem with this, then you will be having a very safe score. Okay, you will be having 215. So 215 is a very good score. So this will be very good. And the last time the cutoff was unreserved was 208. I'm not sure about this final cutoff. This is after adding both the phase 1 and the interview marks. And for OBC it was around 197. So it would be better if you have scored 160 to 165. Okay, for SC/ST also you can apply the same logic and you can see them. Okay, so these were the cutoff, expected cutoff, guys. Okay, now let us see the result date. So the result date usually takes 15 to 20 days, so it will not be late. So last time also it was very quick, and after the examination it took around 18 to 19 days, I guess. So after that the results were announced. So since the examination was conducted on 6th March, you can expect by last week, so last week of March. Okay, so by the last week of March you will get your results. So I guess this was the complete analysis, guys. I have spoken with respect to each and every section and expected cutoff, and also the result date also. So whoever is watching, you can comment your number of marks and number of questions attended by you. So if you feel the video is slow, you can watch it in 2x also. Okay, these were the complete details, guys. If you like the video, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you.